Hello there. How you doing, guys? Welcome to this morning's stream. I say that as though I do it regularly, but I don't. Hello there. How you doing? Right, so who have we got? We have Joseph. Good morning, Joseph. Good morning, Carl. Good morning, Bradley. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one to get used to. This is on the PS4 version. On the PS5, not the PS5 version, for a simple reason that it's going to be too big to try and shoehorn in with everything else. So until I get the DLC manager for the excuse me, hashtag not COVID, for the PS5 for TSW3, then nothing new will be going on. Right, so Will Smirk, hello. Can't activate that to out your wages. It's $11.99, so it's not badly priced. Some people will say it's a cash grab, but there again, it's just a company trying to earn money and trying to earn money and make their business grow. So yeah, but that's just me. I don't know. I've only just loaded up. Will, welcome to the stream. Anyway, you'll be able to look. I got so confused because I'm thinking I know I've done all this, but the only one that I haven't done is the Railhead treatment train introduction. Because I've done all this on the PS5 version and I've done it on the Xbox Series X version. I've not done it on the PS4 version. So, yeah. So, that's all this lot. Navigation, all that stuff. Right, so let's have a look at the introduction. We are in the training centre for this. Carl's partner bought him it as soon as it... Ah, bless his partner, eh? Carl can buy his partner a coffee with an extra lump of sugar to say thank you. Just a little bit of disclaimer as well. I am expecting, I think it's today, my mum gets her COVID shot. I have the doorbell up here, so we may get interrupted by the people coming to do her COVID shot. So, yeah. Gonna have brekkie.
In this training module,
oh, hello.
You will be taken through the operation of this Class 66 locomotive.
Hello there.
During this brief introduction, you will be covering the critical driving controls and freight operations. When you're ready,
where's everything?
Board to get started.
Please tell me. This is not the regular Class 66 introduction.
You need to insert the reverser first, and then you can move it forwards to set the direction of travel.
Right, okay. I'm kind of hoping, because I think if I think they've done what I think they've done, they've really missed a trick.
Set the headlights to let others around us know this train is operational.
Actually, you're in a yard, so it should be on yard running.
Apply, hold, and release. They're directly affecting the brake cylinder pressure, shown on the left-hand side of the desk.
Fireman's breakfast.
Under the BC entry.
What? The fireman's put it out?
While in the apply state, the brake cylinder or BC gauge will fill, meaning more and more brakes are being applied. Move the handle to the hold position to maintain the same level of braking, and back to the release position to reduce or completely release the brakes.
To be honest,
the direct brake is used to apply the brakes only on your locomotive and are faster to apply and release than the main brakes. If you're only running as a light locomotive, as you are now, it's usually quicker to just use these brakes.
RTFM basically is telling you on there, lads.
Now that the brake plug control is at 5 bar, the brakes will fully release. Watch the brake cylinder or BC gauge to see it gradually reduce to 0, which tells you that the brakes are now fully released and you can move the train.
Right. If this is just an introduction into the Class 66 and how to drive it,
apply power,
what's the point?
The amp bar rising. This is the amount of power being fed into the traction motors. But try to keep this out of the red, as it means you're overpowering the motors and could damage them.
Ooh, easy.
Built in London, Ontario, Canada by EMD, the British Rail Class 66 is a 6-axle diesel-electric locomotive, used primarily for freight operations in the UK. Introduced in 1998, the initial order of 250 locomotives was said to be the biggest single order of a locomotive since the era of steam trains. More
That's
than
not dirty
500
enough.
Class 66 locomotives were built, with the final one being delivered in 2016.
It needs to be absolutely filthy, and that is not
The
filthy.
Class 66 has earned the nickname Shed because of its shed-like pitched roof.
The windows definitely have to be all dirtied out. That's probably the same. Right, well, I can see railhead treatment trays down, wagons down there, which I thought they would be. And is this just a slight different thing to couple to the MFA wagons and take them down to the point? Because if it is, what's the point in having this? Is there not a tutorial to how the railhead treatment how to work the railhead treatment trains? Because if there's not, that's disappointing. Yeah, I know you got the scenarios, and they'll probably run through it in the scenarios, but people sometimes just will not do the scenarios, and they just go straight in to do the train, and they do the tutorial, and if it's not in the tutorial, that's a cop-out. And yes, these do have Network Rail logos on. Obviously, they haven't got the thingy for Network Rail, license for Network Rail, so yeah. And besides, these don't have the control module on them to start spraying, so...
Okay, come to a stop using the direct brake now.
Really? It tells me to stop there, so I'm going to stop there, sod it. The weathering looks nice. Oh, crap. That's my fault, because I just went to yeehaw on the accelerator. I don't like using a direct brake, I like using the other one. That's my fault because, yeah, I just went a little bit too far. I do like the new style buffer stops. They're brilliant. Trains don't stop when I hit that. And we still get 500 action points.
Are behind us.
Oh,
So
brilliant.
change direction with the reverser, then change the junction indicated, either by walking over to it or using the map.
Why is the default loco set to using the knuckle coupler? Because 95% of the time, if you're not doing... Oh, we got walk over, have we? Have we got walk over? That's not it. Let's walk over. Let's do it the hard way. I might want to put that in... Why won't that let me do that? There we go. Sorry, I'm being pedantic. I mean, it's basically the same as, to a degree, the same tutorial as the 66 with the MFA wagons.
The junction is correctly aligned, so you can now couple up to the freight. Approach slowly and stop just before the buffers. Don't forget to release the direct brake before you apply power.
See, I've got it off there, so why haven't they got it on the other one? There you go. I think nowadays doesn't the knuckle couplers drop down, but it's quite heavy to pick up apparently. I should have to have a word with my friend about that. See if it is, depending on what locos are. I think it is 95% of the time these days. Right. Anyway, let's get going. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, we'll look at the BR182 next. I'll do a scenario on the yeah. There's no tutorial on how to use the Railhead treatment train in the training centre, where you would have thought it would have been. What's the point in having the training centre? I'm not using a direct brake, sod off. Oh, that is the direct brake. See if we can break the wagons.
You can couple and uncouple from either an external camera or on foot. So let's connect the formation using the external camera.
Expect sparks with this.
Access the external camera.
Nah, we're fine. It won't let me. Ah, Jesus. It's bloody annoying.
Now couple the locomotive to the freight wagons.
Yeah.
Return to the first person camera.
That's better. Right, let's have a look at these wagons. Bearing in mind, this is the PS4 version on the PS5, so you will get to see a little bit of that sort of, I think, that type. No, it's not too bad, but before moving, forklift trucks must not be used for lifting. All valves must be drained when unit is removed from service. That looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah, usually round about here they'll have the big Network Rail sign on it. That was my water bottle. It looks alright. But why couldn't they put the generator van in and the certain things, not just couple up to a basic set of wagons? Well, at least they got the Dewberry, what's it on? So they got the thing there for the jumpers. Graphically, it doesn't look that good because of the PS4. It looks a bit crap on the PS4. Even using the PS5, it's just how it is, unfortunately.
Nice. Change direction with the reverser and move the train forward into the indicated siding.
Right, well that's just how to use the 66. And to be honest, take the brake off. People have the 66 already. You know, they know they have 3 different versions of the 66. So they know how to. I can't even move my character's head up and down. It does this from time to time. Well, I can't move. Actually, that's something else as well I did, and I'm going to change that. 2 seconds. I messed around with the settings first thing this morning, and I really wish I didn't. General. No, it's not that one. It's that one. There you go. Build number 319 I'm on, by the way. Auto hide crosshair should be on. Everything else is on. Yeah, apply that. Right, okay. Yeah, so I can't move my head about. No, I can. Tonnage, while I'm here. Overview, 621. So it's Southeastern Highspeed 66 reskin with the weather and option. Why they couldn't offer that as a where it has it randomizes it with the actual Southeastern Highspeed, probably because of that. That's why it's the added thing. I hate this bloody direct brake, it's crap.
Remember, you can couple and uncouple from either an external camera or on foot. So let's uncouple from the wagons on foot this time.
And the point of uncoupling down here is what exactly? Ah, now I do like that.
That concludes this training module.
Trophy earned, which was basically successfully completed the DB66 tutorial, which we've done 4 or 5 times. Didn't they say there was achievements with this? Yeah, I've just got one trophy. Okay, first things first. Where's the tutorial on how to operate the Railhead treatment train? First thing. That's what I would have put down in the training centre, because that is the ideal of the idea of the training centre is to have training all done there. Simple. That's it. It's, to me, it's no good having a training centre and you not take advantage of training centre with let's use the Railhead treatment train. You can bloody use it going around. That's what the loops are for. Oh, we'll go back to the training centre and see if I have missed it. If I have missed it and it is there, I'll apologise, but I don't think it is. So yeah, and I'm on the PS4, so it takes bloody ages to get back. Training centre, training. Class 66. There is no. It's just literally class 66. So, yeah. So the only you got one is Railhead treatment train introduction. Moving a train, learn how to get a train moving, which that's what the training centre is. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 class 66 introductions, and you got no class 66 introduction Railhead treatment, how to use the Railhead treatment train. What's the point? So yeah, that it's kind of they have, but obviously they've had to do it differently for the wagons. I think it's just, well, it could just nearly be the same, to be honest. But they've not done a tutorial for how to use the Railhead treatment train. So I find that rather disappointing, to be honest. It's great doing the 66 introduction again, I mean, you know, you got. Does it really need to have that introduction? You've done it 3 times now. Hold on, I'm just writing something down. Right. So yeah, the wagons will look all right, but obviously in the PS4, it doesn't look right in the PS4 because it's the PS4's Gen 8. Right, if you want to know how many services you got, I currently have 10,358 services, and I've only done 560 of them. And there's 300 scenarios and 164 training modules. So that you can have a look in Train Depot, and that tells you how much you got. I've got all the DLC. I've got everything on the PS4. Well, I'm kind of hoping that obviously the tutorials will have some form of not the tutorials, the scenarios will have some kind of thingy on it. Right, so you've got Dawn in the Shed, which is clear the tracks around Faversham as the leaves start to fall. That's a 30-minute tutorial. No, that's a 30-minute scenario. Night Cleaner is take a railhead treatment train to Dartford while cleaning the track on the way. That's 25 minutes. And 35 minutes once in a Who Moon. Take a railhead treatment train to Sittingbourne during the busy evening hours. Do you know what? I think we'll do that one. Who Dares Wins. That's 66 from Dartford to Who Junction. So yeah, there's your 3 railhead treatment ones. Dawn of the Shed. Night Cleaner. Yeah. And Once in a Who Moon. Once in a Who Moon. Riders on the Thames. Javelin Throw. Morning Storm. Yeah, that's all there is. There's nothing else. That Off the Grid, that is rubbish. That's literally thingy to St Pancras. No, something down to Faversham, but then it breaks, and then you got to take it down to what? Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. It's rubbish. I don't like it. Right. Oh crap. No, I don't want a timetable. Peanuts, go away. Oh Jesus. Oh hello. The hell? What the hell was that for? Right, so we're going to do Once in a Who Moon. I don't think they do. No. There's not that many services. There's only 16 services, drivable by the player. 20 including the AI only services, which is for AI. My bloody cup holder. Get over here. Oh, there's going to be a horrible noise. My fan. It's my only fan. You see? Once in a ooh. Don't forget, guys, give us a like. Oh, I hear some other shed. So we've got 66119. And 66039. To be honest, Oh, it's just a shame that they can't allocate us. Oh, I don't know. I think they went the long way round about this. Instead of providing a generic skin, well, they can't because they had this. Mr. Sparkle. What am I getting Mr. Sparkle for? Trophy. Operate the DB class 66 for 66 miles. I did that the other day. Okay. Oh, it is £5. It's £4.99. Insert the reverser. I'm not going to say it's a money grab, because I don't think it is. Set up the railhead treatment equipment. Set the controller to on. Yeah. Now, we're not spraying yet. On it. I know it says apply power to get moving. No, you can't go on. Oh, I see. You cut out. Oh, okay. Nah, I think they've really missed a trick. Instead of just doing the copy and paste 66 tutorial. Oh, hello. Where are you going? Well, we're classed as night now, so yeah, we're going to put the night running lights. Hi, Dominic. How you doing? For us down here, it's 3 squirty 81, 3S81. So I always call it 3 squirty 81 if I see it. People say, don't say that because it's not, and I'm like, oh, shut up. No, that's controlling that, isn't it? Oh, crap. Well, that's that one. I'm off route. For God's sake. Jesus. Okay, maybe I should have checked the tracks. That's all right. Turns around at front. Interesting. Oh, there's a 66 round here somewhere. Oh, over there. So I take it the other loco's brakes are cut out. Are they? I don't know. Another 66 over there. I love the clicks of the colour lights as they go on. Now, well, they got that right. Sounds alright. Wagons are creaky even. It's great to have this sort of infrastructure train. What's that? Set the right water jet to be on. Max speed 40 by the looks of it. Right, I should be seeing a plume. Let's have a look. Right, that needs to be a bit like steam. That needs to be pissing out. That isn't. That's not even working. That's like someone's just having a wee on the tracks. I thought they would be working as well. Nah. There should be a lot more. That's like someone just having a wee on the track, to be honest. Right, let's go up to 45. Probably looks as though someone's blowing bubbles on it, actually. Right. Okay, guys, that's the people coming to sort my mum out. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Sorry, guys. Okay, no worries. Oh, no, nothing at the moment. Right, okay, no worries. 2 minutes, guys. Don't worry, it's all sorted. I'll be back. P&B. I've got Kit Kat as well, sorry guys. Right, so yeah, she's supposed to have a COVID jab today, but she's on steroids. That's the special bell we got. That it basically is quite loud. Yes, my backing off, Sir Bradley. No, I'm starting to do chat shows. It's basically loud that my mum can hear it as well. It's got a nice blue, strangely enough, flashing light, so she can see a blue flashing light. Strangely enough, but yeah, she was supposed to have her COVID shot today, and basically she's on steroids, so she can't have it. And I just thought about that last night, and I thought, ooh, yeah, better not. Sorry, I'll be munching. Right, let's get on. Right, let me turn down the volume a bit because it's a bit loud. Audio. Also, Bradley, Construction Sim got an update as well. I think that was last night. Since when was there a 40-mile-an-hour restriction in the tunnel at Strood? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's something that Transit World needs. It's like infrastructure stuff. But if they're going to do it, then please do it right. The price doesn't bother me one bit. I'm not bothered about the price. Really? Would they have another free S81 doing that? I don't know. Yeah, I just kind of find it. This, you know, surely they must have seen. They must have seen footage of the railhead treatment trains, even the MPVs. To be honest, I've not seen footage of the KFA wagons using the railhead treatment train stuff. So all I got my knowledge from is the MPVs. But I'm sure they must be, because they've got their high pressure jets, so they should, in theory, be nearly exactly the same as the MPVs. Oh, I know what I haven't done. So I can see what I'm doing now. So I'm just pouring my drink. Hopefully I won't pour it all over the place. Yeah, I got one as well, so I don't know what was updated. I really think the problem that I had on Sunday when it just kept crashing was the actual construction job itself that was causing it. So there's something not right with it. It was quite big, to be honest. It had over 11 or 12 stages on it. It was pretty good. I really enjoyed it, but it was ruined by the console was crashing every 10-15 minutes. Yeah. 375 in the what you call it? Right. So I'm going to be sat here, Mr. Train Spotter. This is nice, this setting. I like this lighting. Installing the pack. Now there, to be honest, you should be seeing some sort of spray mist coming up. There's nothing. It's about 500 or 600 meg. It won't go on the PS5. I can't shoehorn it in. I don't have enough room. No, Oh, hello, Adam. Ooh, a little bit fast. £5.3 GB, that's half the bloody game. What's that just coming? Nice. The hiss, that's right. I like that. As it goes past, but it's just... The spray isn't effective enough, to be honest. And in theory, would we be going ahead of this train in the thingies? Can't believe I forgot this. It's raining as well. Oh well. I don't need the windscreen wipers on. Rain repellent, waterproof windscreens. Adam's just replied to the what do you call it? €11, isn't it, the pack? I'll just call it as €12. Hi, Johan. Right, approaching Chatham, home of the DTG Massive. I mean, to be honest, the way I would class the spray is Hi, Sworn Adventures, how you doing? Right. So how I would class, I can't even see it. Right. The spray from an MPV looks as though it's punching the railhead, yeah? What this does is massage it. You're absolutely full of cold. Brilliant. You know, the spray in theory should be punching and hitting. This, it's just like massaging, giving it a nice cold massage. Not impressed with the spray. That's like a dribble. That is like someone just like on a night out having too much drink. Right, we're nearly... Why have we got... Because I forgot to take brakes off, you peanuts. That's my honest opinion. More work needs to be done. I like the idea. I don't care about the price. That's the first thing. I don't care. People think it's a cash grab. Shut up and don't buy it. Simple as. Go off. Go away. Get well soon, Exploring Adventures. It adds infrastructure trains to the train sim world, which is something that I like, and I've been, you know, it's nice to have. The same with an MPV. It'd be great. Love to have an MPV. It's been something like that I've been when back in Train Sim Classic on the old Bournemouth to Weymouth, the Southampton to Bournemouth route, is just outside Southampton, heading towards Bournemouth, you've got a place called Totton. Totton is a yard there for MPV railhead treatment trains, and where they store the snow ice treatment trains. There's also sometimes some KFA wagons with the containers on the back with the it'll be squirting then. It'll be shitting itself. You're going, help! 395. Free squirt ES1, yeah. You know, and it's something that it's great that you could actually. I thought, well, great, I'll be able to do some scenarios with it. And now that the guy Gold Star Trains has brought out the MPV as well, which looks absolutely awesome, and I haven't got it yet because I don't really spend enough time in Train Sim Classic to justify buying that and the Tamper as well. I know I said I would. I don't have time to enough time to justify buying it, which is a bit of a shame because that's why I haven't updated it yet to 20 whatever it is. I think the max we can go is 60. Don't just put your umbrellas up just because I'm coming through, mate. And in theory, you are not supposed to spray on level crossings, apparently. But they are just going to get sprayed. Tunbridge West Yard, not who. Yeah. I reckon there's also there'll be some during the months dumped in who around there, and possibly it's got your lights on, mate. You shouldn't have your light in the cab on. Possibly. Oh, nice to see the yard there a little bit. The carriage siding's a bit taken for. Yeah, you shouldn't use sand or points. That's why they close off thingies. Yeah, I'm not. I think it's just the model. The actual wagons look okay. The way they're set out, how they use them. But I've got somewhere an excerpt from Rail Express, because Rail Express is my magazine that I get every month, and they have some great little model express in there. So that's model railway supplement, and sometimes they do train formations, and it's usually around about this issue they'll go through all formations of what companies are going to be using the railhead treatment trains. You get the MPVs in there, you'll get the formations of the loco hordes as well. So yeah, so that's always a nice magazine to use to get gleam info from. I used to like Rail, which was Rail Enthusiast, but they've turned too political, and I was just like, yeah, they're more of a journal now. Don't like them. I get them occasionally. There you go. Keep the speed under 60 miles an hour. That's what your maximum speed is. Hattons have a railhead treatment train model, do they? Oh, cool. If I had a model railway, mate, I'd be loving it. Get a place on my own, I'd love to have a model railway. Buy everything bespoke, but I don't have the place, don't have the space. Yeah, I wish I kept my model railway. Really, hated selling that. Hated it. I had 47s, Deltics, 66s. The odd, I had an ARC liveried 59. Had a loads of 47s, couple of 37s, 60, 73. I mean, it's good. It's a good idea. I like it. It's got, but I think the two things, the price, like I said, the price, I don't care. The fact that what they haven't done is given us a tutorial on how to use the actual thing itself, which that's what the training centre is there for. Wasted opportunity. Oh, we'll just chuck in the 66, how to drive a dirty 66, which is exactly the same as the other 366s that we've got. You know, that's that's one of the problems. Also, spray effectiveness. The sound is more of a hiss, to be honest. The spray effectiveness or effectiveness spray graphics. It's just like someone having a whiz on the track. It's like the track's being massaged by the spray, and it should be thumped and hammered by the spray. Yeah, it'd be nice through the months of October and November. To be honest, it should have been up to December to see these being used around the network. We'll do the 182 introduction next, and then I'll do a scenario, and then we'll do the cone pass, and then that'll be it for the stream this morning. And then there won't be one this afternoon, because I'm going to be installing it on the Xbox. I've also got some equipment turning up for the Xbox at some point today. And I'll do the Xbox preview on Saturday. Oh, guys, yesterday as well, in the server announcements, for those of you that are on the Discord server, I did put up a schedule of what my streams for this week going into next Monday will be. There is no Train Sim World stream on Sunday afternoon. I fortuitously thought I'd be able to do streams on Sunday, but there's other things happening on Sunday afternoons that I can't really do it, because I've got to go down and check stuff every now and then. So Sunday afternoon streams are no. But Monday stream will be a how-to stream on the Xbox, and it'll be interesting actually, because I think you'll enjoy it. But it won't always be a how-to stream. It will be a normal let's get on with the the stuff on the Xbox. So yeah, I just thought I might be able to... Why isn't that working? There we go. I just thought I'd be able to stream on Sundays, but as it is, I can't. Right. I have a book on AC Electrics by Pen and Sword. It's the same people that have done my Class 66 book that I bought from the the Model Railway show. Oh, okay, Bradley. Also, I bought the Class 47 book as well. They do some nice books about the 47s, nice livery ideas in there as well, which I still got to implement. Yeah. I think we are stopping at Sittingbourne. Yeah, Sittingbourne up Goodsloop. Oh, I don't know. But it wasn't only on the PlayStation it was crashing all the time. It was crashing a lot on PC and Xbox. But it always seemed while I was in that service, that building project. So I mean, it seems more stable. So I will be on the I'll be on the European map on Friday night. Yeah, exploding. Yeah, my little Liebherr digger kept being thrown up in the air. Oh, that was awesome. That was. The 66 waterproof windscreen is being sorted, so I'm not even going to bother about that. So the next one we'll actually have a run through the services for the 66 actually, because it adds 16 services, but there are 20 in total, but 4 of them you can't do. So we've got a 20-mile-an-hour restriction coming up anyway, because we're going to be dumped in the siding. So it would be nice if we actually... Hold on a minute. I was going to say, that 20-mile-an-hour sign looked as though it was, like, pushed backwards. Oh, the bass on these earphones. That's the only decent thing about these earphones is the sound on them. The wires are crap, because the wires are all twisted and joined up and everything. And, yeah, trying to strangle me now. What I'll do, I'll show you pictures. I'll dump a picture on Discord of both sets of headphones that I've got. Lovely headphones, but yeah. So if anyone does recommend a decent set of headphones, let me know. But people were saying, I can't see a thing. Approach control. What? Are you serious? Oh, we got to turn... Ah, right, okay. Well, that's just great. I can't see anything. Right, so I think we're waiting for this one to get out of the way. Also notice as well, when I did the, was it 5J or 5Y83 ECS from St Pancras to Ashford? As you're going round to Ashford, they're going round into the depot at Ashford. I can't remember what the line is where it goes off to the left. Is that the one where it goes to Dover? Bradley, you'll know. Past as it goes left off round past the Hitachi depot. So my brakes won't come off. The hell? My brakes are stuck on. My brakes are on direct brake. Why were they on direct brake? So that goes off round to Dover. So all the Dover bound 395s go off on third rail, but they have their pantographs up still. Which I find quite funny. But yeah, I thought, oh no, it's gonna dump me outside Ashford and just leave me there, because basically I was under a red light and there were 2 395 services in. But they're very, I'll tell you what, you have to wait about 10-15 minutes just to finish the service, and then you get told to go round to the depot, and in that time you get an 12 car 395 come in, which splits. The front half goes off down to Margate, and Tony's going too fast. They have journey chapters. They do. Well, they said they weren't gonna. They didn't have them. Well, that's interesting news. That's good. So the front car goes off down to Margate, and then there's an ECS. I can't remember if it comes out. Well, I think it's an ECS. There's a service that comes into the same platform. No, that comes from Margate as well, sorry. There's a service that comes in from Margate and couples up to the service that had the other one uncoupled and buggered off to Margate. Good morning, William. No, that's fine, mate. You know, job's more important. Red Shed Redemption. Oh dear me. Oh dear. Yeah, they got. I'll tell you what, they have some decent people with some nice, good names coming up. All I can say is that I think they will like my extra, the DTG training centre names that's going to be applied to some of the locomotives and the liveries as well. There's a few planned, put it that way. So it's just not going to be 801, 802. There's going to be probably 6 or 7 of them in total. And they're going to be themed. Excellent, William. Right. Nice work out there. Let's see how you did. I'd have actually carried on spraying until you actually get into the sidings, then switched everything off. But I'm not sure that's how they do it. Not very good score, but there you go. And this is where it goes, nope. Oh no. Well, we got a gold. Yay. 39 minutes. That's cool. 16 miles, 11 seconds, 11 chains. Right, well, that kind of sums that up. Disappointed because I like the 66. I like the Railhead treatment train. It's something that we could really do with in the game. What route should you drive on the TS3? London Brighton. And don't blame me if the PlayStation goes nope halfway through. Oh dear. Right. So tonight we're going to be doing the routes again, KASSEL-WÜRZBURG thingy. I'm not going to do the rest of the scenarios. I will do them at some point in the thing. Yeah. So just to reiterate, if you click on the 66, I've no idea why I've got a missing name up there. This Class 66 Railhead treatment, it's exactly the same as the Class 66 introduction, the Class 66 introduction above that, and the Class 66 introduction at the bottom. There's no different. It is exactly the same. All you do with the Railhead treatment train is you couple to Railhead treatment wagons, the KFAs with the tanks on them. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. There's no tutorial. 387 there, William. There's no tutorial on how to operate the Railhead treatment train itself. Which, to be honest, I think is an opportunity missed. training module. Training. You're at the training centre. What do you do at the training centre? Yeah? You learn. You learn at the training centre. And the other thing as well, which is disappointing, is the fact that those trains don't appear at the training centre, which is 66 Railhead treatment, the Diplostock, Dispol, or whatever it is, 182, and the basically it's an MRCE 182, literally, because basically that's who they are now. They've merged with MRCE, and also the wall bonnet F7s. Now, because I'm on the PS4, you won't see as many locos or units at the training centre, but that's the whole idea of the training centre. Is to learn how to use the Railhead treatment train, and they've not done it. That is really poor. That is really poor. Sorry, that is poor. While it while it loads in, I'm going to P&B. Right, so at the training centre, I'll just have a quick look, because basically they did turn around and say there's going to be no journey mode. And we'll have a look at all that in a minute, but there is apparently journeys. Right, so the only thing I've got here is that loco and those. There's really not a lot around here. Because I think it just plays havoc. There's too much stuff about. We've seen what happens with the Snelferstreck and Colnarken on here. It just causes a lot of problems. Even though I'm on the PS5 version, no, I'm on the PS5, but I'm on the PS4 version of Train Sim World, it just causes a lot of problems, even on Colnarken. So yeah. Right, so we're going to go and have a look at the Class 66 services. I think if you put in Railhead treatment train in the search, it will actually bring them up. So yeah. Wow, 11:49 already. Bloody hell. So I don't have this on the PS5 because I can't shoehorn it in. Good morning there, David. Or it is good morning. I think it will be early morning for you, about probably 6 or 7 a.m. Free whiskey, free S, and 8XXX. 8XX. There's about 2 or 3 of them doing 1D28, 828 Gatwick Express service to Gatwick Airport from London, Victoria. And it's 5D36 903 Gatwick Express service to Lovers Walk Depot from. Oh, that's nice. 6:49 a.m. Lovely. I remember those days. Had to get up for work. Right, choose a route. So it's that one. Oh, yeah, sort. There we go. A to Z. That's how I like it. There we go. So you look in timetable. I've not done any services on the PS4 version because basically I've got the PS5. Right, so 66. Click on that. We're doing the RHTT. And it's gone. Oh, there we go. So, just go up top. So if we do free S. Actually, I think if we do. Okay, maybe not. So you got Tonbridge Engineers siding to Tonbridge Engineers, which is basically, so it's a circuit. It's 24 minutes. Drive it from circuit around Kent from Dartford to Strood, and then you got basically Rochester to Sittingbourne, Tonbridge Engineers siding, which is basically Sittingbourne to Faversham, and then Faversham to Rochester, and then basically Strood to Dartford. And what was the other one, Bradley? 3W. So you got how many there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 there. 3W. So 3 Whiskey 74. You got a couple of them. So basically, 3 Whiskey 74 is it's Faversham to Rochester. Why have you got 2? 807, 822. Part 1 and Part 2, look. Oh, right, okay. It didn't say, okay. 3 Whiskey 75, Tonbridge Yard, Strood to Hoo Junction, and then Hoo Junction to Sittingbourne. Oh, that's quite cool, 2-parter. And then you got Part 3, which is Sittingbourne to Rochester, and then it'll be Rochester to Strood. So, yeah. So they're all a couple of minutes, you know, half hour, well, one's 43 minutes. Hoo Junction to Sittingbourne, that would be a nice one. And then what was the other one? Oh, crap. AX. I do like it, but there's a couple of issues I have with it, which I'm going to put on the forums as well. AX. Let's have a look. So you got Forkham Junction. You got that Bradley. There's more than that because you've got some during the daytime. 806, I believe. Not unless I saw it wrong. This is the one that takes you down the HS1 from Single Well Loops to Ashford International. So, yeah. But this is done midnight sort of thing. So, yeah. Oh, crap. Where was it? I'm going to look at this because I do remember seeing this here. It was 80 something. I must have been imagining it then. But there are also 4 AI services in here as well. Look at this. Grain aggregate side into this. Eastleigh East Yard to Junction to Hoo Junction up yard. That's usually mixed thingies. Grain oil to the grain oil terminal, which I don't have on my normal one. So when I get all the heavy Olympic stuff, or the heavy what do they call it? The Northern Trans Pennine heavy freight pack. When I get the DLC manager for Train Sim World 5, the PS5 for TSW3, then yeah. Right, so the next one is Sniffles Castle. Hold on a minute. Pick a train. BR182, isn't it? Dispolok. I can't ever say that. BR182, oh, for God's sake. When you get paid next Friday, you're going to hopefully buy the last of the UK routes you don't have yet, like Tees Valley, West Somerset, and Isle of Wight 483 version. Oh, nice. That's cool. Right, so we're going to do this BR182 introduction because I really think it's exactly the same as the other one, but in a different colour loco. Woo! I think Cole's there going, I did tell you you're going to enjoy it. I like it. It's great to see extra services with the EWS 66, which have added in on the thingy. For a strange reason, though, it's... Yes. Yeah, that's fair enough, William. I always thought there'd be DLC coming because they said there's only 500 and something odd services, yet there was 601 services, and everything time they've added services to this, it's not changed.
In this training module, you will be learning to drive this BR182 in this Pollock livery. During this brief introduction, you will cover the critical driving controls and freight operations. When you are ready, climb aboard to get started.
So obviously this... Is it, Bradley, you'll know, I think. Is this here? Does this mean that's the turning radius? 200 metres? That's it's a turning radius or something like that? Or could that be 120? I don't know. I'll shut up, get in the cab. Where's the cab? There it is. So it's nice that we actually got an ICE1 in the cab. Hello? I'm in the wrong bloody thing. Hold on. Right, I've fudged that up, haven't I? Because I'm looking there at the 66 going, what are you doing? Why isn't there anything like that in our scenarios? I have to say, do you know what I mean? So we're going to restart that. I'm going to look at the map, actually. Going to do that now. So I'm just restarting it. Yeah, William, go ahead, mate. You can ask me a question as long as it says can you request a route? Because then I'll just slap some common sense on you. What happened to Sunday stream? Right, yeah, because I did explain. Basically, what Sunday stream, as in last Sunday stream, just gone. I just wasn't feeling right Sunday. I did put up saying I'm not going to stream. Yeah, I just didn't feel right at all. Unfortunately, it's just there's a lot of stress going on with everything with me at the moment, and I just really didn't feel up to streaming. As in next Sunday stream, there isn't a Train Sim World stream on the Xbox in the afternoon. I can't do streams in the afternoon. Right, hold on a minute.
You will be learning to drive this BR182 in
oh, look where we are.
Livery.
Nice. Hey, can I have that? Why are you taking that?
During this brief introduction, you will cover the critical driving controls and freight operations.
That's
when
pretty
you are
empty.
ready, climb aboard to get started.
There's ICE1 power car there. Don't have anything moving around, do we, by the looks of it? Well, we have something there. I expect that will kick off in a minute. Interesting. Interesting, to say the least. Right, anyway. We have a 66 coming up, look. Does he trundle off and go around? Oh, hello. Sorry. No, these are like Pokemon, don't you? Got to grab them when you can. So we have an ICE unit there, look, on its own. That's pretty cool. Has the rest of the train in there? No, it's on its own. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Yeah, they copied my idea. They copied my idea. Now, I just thought I saw something here. I did, actually. I'm going to have a look around here, look. Oh, hello. You all right there? Oh. I'm more interested in what he's doing. Right, anyway, let's get on. Oh, there's no easy chance of getting distracted round here, really, is there? Climb aboard.
Take a seat in the driver's position. This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Is this Lucas that doing the voiceover? Blimey, he's going back a bit fast.
You will be driving the locomotive a short distance and coupling to a short freight train.
Woohoo! Right, first things first.
Firstly, you will need to set the reverser.
Okay, that's
this
good.
Controls the direction of travel.
That's all well and good. There we go. We'll put the... I don't like white screens. I prefer black screens. That's better. Right, stick that on. Right, so what are we doing? Reverser. Put the reverser in. Oh, it's in already. Okay. I know how to
Set
drive
the headlights to let others around you know this train is operational.
Always put them on bright, they say. No, put them on normal.
There are 3 types of brakes that are used on this locomotive. The direct brake, train brake, and electric brake. The direct brake applies air brakes on just the locomotive and not the wagons. This is used usually within yards for shunting operations. Until you get more familiar with the locomotive, you can ignore this control.
I mean, basically, it's what people have been saying. It's free reskins.
Although on the locomotive and the wagons
you've had
together.
this screen updated.
Under most circumstances,
so that's extra scripting going into that.
Using this control.
With the Class 66 down here, you've got the control box for the railhead treatment trains, and you've got the KF8 wagons with the railhead treatment things on them.
You can use
and then you've got the F7 wall bonnet livery, which is just
such as when you need to manage your speed going down a steep gradient.
What was my idea was...
The locomotive is now ready to go. Release the train brake and use the throttle to apply some power to get moving.
To couple the 66. Oh, now it's coming back up. Couple the 66 to the what you call it, Railhead wagons. Right. Okay. So set train brakes running. You can also use the R2 button to increase. Wait till the brakes come off first. Get your lunch on. I'm just having sandwiches tonight. I've got this morning. I've got spag bog this evening. A bit quieter in cab. Those lights look to need to look red, not kind of white, and they look white to me. I don't like everything else.
Coasting. Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of braking force
It's a bit noisy,
using
isn't it?
the train brake. This locomotive is part of Siemens Eurosprinter family of modular electric locomotives. This class of locomotive has earned the nickname Taurus because of their bull-like strength. The BR-182 is capable of...
Surprised Red Bull out to and say, no, you can't do that, it's copyright.
8,600 horsepower and has a top operational speed of 230 kilometers per hour, making this one of the fastest electric locomotives in the world.
I was just going to say, is that a 465 running round there? It's an ICE. Oh, points ain't set. Oh well. Do I get junction derail on or not? I've got Train Sim Classic, but I don't really play it enough to justify buying anything for it.
The freight wagons are behind you. Change direction with the reverser.
Done that.
Then change the junction indicated, either by walking over to it or using the map.
You know what, I'll use the map. Where's that one? Right, I'll tell you what we will do though. We'll do an out-of-body experience. Got to say, whoever did the tutorial for the Railhead treatment train really didn't do it very well. I'm not impressed with it, to be honest. This is nice because you've got extra wagons about, you've got trains moving about. Nice. Just passing through East Croydon. Nice. I've got to say, I do like the Habbins wagons. Is that 66 now buggered off? It's 66. Oh, he's going up there, look. Hold on a minute. Bouncy, bouncy. Oh, but
you can couple and uncouple from either an external camera or on foot. Let's connect the formation using the external camera.
Can I just get the brakes back on? Yeah. Bouncy, bouncy. Have I broken it? Oh, come on, really? Saw that.
Nice work. Change direction with the reverser and move the train forward into the indicated siding.
Somehow I've never ever been able to read what the tutorials say.
Train to release.
Right, did I see your question? Your question was, do I play Train Simulator much, or do you only play... I play Train Sim World more, although there is some Train Simulator content on this channel. It's just the fact that there wasn't enough, for the work that I was doing, there wasn't enough views to justify me carrying on doing more Train Simulator content because I just wasn't getting the views. I was getting more views on my live streams than what I do with videos that I upload to YouTube with Train Sim World content or Train Simulator content. And seeing as I can't do live streams with Train Simulator Classic, I just can't. It's not worth doing anything else. Probably the problem is that I can't live stream from this PC. It just doesn't want to know. So yeah. So we're going to do it. Go down to the edge shunt. I've got Train Sim. I've got Train Sim Classic. No. Because basically I don't play it enough to justify buying content for it. I can buy content for Train Sim World because of I play it a lot and I get money via YouTube for it to fund everything else, so to speak. Oh, this is not going to get well. Okay, maybe it did.
You can couple and uncouple from either an external camera or on foot. Uncouple from the wagons on foot this time.
My neck's a bit achy at the moment. Got a bit whiplash. Oh dear. We might even get to see the... is the ice train running again? Is the ice train running? Oh, is that it? It just did one circuit. Oh, that's a bit boring. Yeah, Jesus. Can we go under? Oh, they've got that option. Okay, I'll just go all the way under.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this train.
Carry me home. Successfully complete the Dispollock BR182 tutorial. Total trophy progress 5%. Oh, we didn't check the journey chapters, did we? Oh, I see. Okay, Carl. Got gold on that one, though. Oh, dear. Right. So before we do a tutorial, we'll have a look at the tutorials, but we'll have a look to see what services it covers. Because we're going to do one of those services tonight, along with one of the Railhead treatment train services and the Cajon Pass as well. There's no journeys. Oh, yeah. I've got to have a look at that. Journeys. Actually, I do. We'll have a look at the journeys now. I don't know why they didn't keep the journeys with the route. Oh crap! Sorry, I've got hiccups today. I don't know why they didn't keep the journeys with the routes. Why they had to do them differently. Rail journeys, guided experience. Good morning there, young Tommy. How are you? Welcome to the stream, sir. I hope you are well. It seems as though... Oh, there we go. So these are the journeys. Obviously, we got a look. A Rosalini. No journeys. Oh, fundamentals. Oh, yes, there is. So what's on that? Oh, well, okay. Dear. Journeys for... Why am I not... Oh, God, it's so slow. What are we looking at? Southeastern Highspeed. There's Southeastern Highspeed. Oh God! Why it doesn't keep your preference if you want them alphabetical? That is something it should do. Hi Devon, how you doing? Welcome. Thought you'd pop in it for a bit. Yeah, thanks. Come on in. I'll be here till probably the next couple of till about 1 because I need something to eat. Right. So you got the Red Shed's Redemption, Sheducation. Oh, for God's sake! Really? Sheducation. I like that Sheducation. Yeah. And you can't do that without you do those. So okay, right. Kassell-WÜRZBURG. Think 182. Think 182, like Blink 182. Okay, yeah. Freight School 101. Oh, for God's sake. Special delivery. Yeah, you can't get in there. All the hall things. Oh, I like that. Yeah, all the hall things. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. See how they do for K-John. No, sorry, I want your donut. Cajon, sorry. Oh, for God's sake. So, Furious F7. Spell check. Oh, really? Independence Day. Take part in some July the 4th day celebrations of the EMD F7. And Super Trooper. War Bonnet, Trooper. Yeah, okay. All the small things, yeah. It is a bit of Blink. There's a bit of a Blink 182 fan at DTG by the looks of it. I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually Lucas. He looks a bit of a Blink 182 fan. Right, so we're going to do Schnell for Strecken, not Kolnaken, but Snaffel Wurzburg. Snaffel? Did I say Snaffel? Snaffel Wurzburg. Okay, we can't even say that right. Sort A to Z, there we go. I missed main spec, but I might do some this afternoon on the PS4. And scenarios. ICE breaker. No, that's not the one. Next day delivery. That's 40 minutes. I might not get time to do the F7, which I'll probably do this afternoon. I have to finish at 1 or just before. Furious F7 is a reference to. Yes. Fast track to Fulda. Lonely Road. Well, we won't be doing the hour and 30 and hour and 21. We'll be doing the 45-minute one. And it's going to be at night by the looks of it as well. So, yeah. She's not too good today. Yeah, it's just, old age and frailty, really, basically. So, yeah, got to take each day as it comes. There's going to be a day when it all goes wrong, and that's it, basically, because I've no idea what will happen after that. Yeah, that's the thing of taking it as it comes, and it's kind of when the rest of the family turn around and say, well, you should be thinking about this, you should be thinking of that, and I'm like, I think about it every day, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't need them telling me. Simple as. Fury F7, I think it's to do with, well, I don't think it's Furious, the Fast and Furious, but I don't know. I'd love to have these on the PS5 and play it on the PS5, but I don't have all the stock. So I think doing it on the PS4, because I've got everything on the PS4, is a lot better, to be honest, because that way there's also the stock that we've got the intermodal stuff that goes through Ashford. We've got all the those petrol tanks as well. Oh, blink and you'll miss it. Trophy earned. Operate the Dispolok BR182 for 182 kilometres. I haven't even touched it. Right, so. Oh, hello. Good evening. This train is currently waiting in the sides at Wurzburg and is waiting for permission to leave. You have been tasked with operating this service to destination at Fulda. Right. Okay, so. Stick the old lighties on. Well, we'll stick it in forward. Take the brakes down a bit. The graphics do look a little bit blotchy, mainly because it's the PS4. Okay, that's it. So the textures are a little bit crap. Contact the signaller. I'm ready to go, mate. I think we can turn the light out. Where's those reading lights? Because they're doing my head in. Really? Is it... Oh, hello. We got a race on or something? Hold on. Well, that's my train there. Where's my train end? Which one's my train? It'd be that one. ICE. So that's me, but where's my centre headlight? Let's have a look. I'll see you, William. Cool, donut boy here. Oh, we should have. We've got a green light. I just got to go somewhere quickly. Sorry, guys. It's unfortunately, but that's just how it is. 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Right. Driver acknowledge departing now. Turbo mode engaged. 84 kilometres the folder. Oh, this is going to be fun. Yeah, that is a quite nice little sound, the old do, re, mi, so far, low thingy. How you doing? Oh, sparks as well. Are we just all containers? Oh, is this it? Really? It could have been cool. Oh, hello. Hold on a minute. Oh, it's that streaming bug again. That is it, bro. So not a very long freight. There's not really a route or DLC that I can remove. It will have to be a route off the PS5 to put this on, because it's about probably 600 meg, sorry. And I don't have. I'll have to remove a route, and I don't want to take any more routes off, to be honest. Yeah, but the thing is, it's if they can get it, you know, DTG said they want to put every single route in the world, yeah, but it's a case of what routes can they prioritise to do, and again, it all comes down to money. Well, I won't say money, but time and effort to do. You're back from school. You've done a video that you will publish, and it's nice new rush hour metro. Nice. Hello, Elenia Zuma. How are you doing? Again, doing routes in new countries, there's a lot of things they have to do, and if they're only going to do one route, a little bit like they did with the French one, the TGV, it's going to take time. It will take time to do. You know, they can do all the routes in the world and say, yeah, we're going to do them, but it takes time. You know, will they be doing more? If they do a route in Greece, will they be doing more routes in Greece? And will anyone buy it? That's the thing. They have to ask certain questions when they do routes, when they decide what route they're going to do. They know that if they do routes in England, US, or Germany, people are going to buy it, and they've got the assets there in place. What is the signalling and safety systems like in Greece? So they've got to learn how the safety systems and signalling systems, how they will work. So that's work. That's research. Yeah, but before they get to that, maybe some British people are going to try it. Maybe. The thing is, though, they've got to research the safety systems. They then got to get images of all the safety systems. You know, because you can't. You know, you get loads of people in the UK, US and Germany moaning about safety systems and signalling systems to DTG that they haven't got it right. So you imagine that they do the routes for plays from somewhere in Greece, and they don't have the signalling or safety systems right because they've not researched it. So people are going to hate it for that. So they have to get everything right. But yeah, but this is what they've got to research, whether they do or whether they don't, you know. And then there's all the assets, the how the countryside looks, how the cities look. They've got to try and get a lot of the assets that look and identify it as though it's Greece and not mainland Germany. Yeah, you can't put a German building in a Greek railway. It don't work. So you have to create Greek assets. That takes time. That costs money and research as well. And then you got the models and the trains. And you can do all that, get it all sorted out, and say, right, we're going to do this. Let's wrap her up a bit. And then they go and speak to the Greek railway company. We would like to put your trains into our train sim, and we like to use your loco, your livery. Could we have a license to use it? No. That's it. So they can do all that research, everything, and then ask for a license, and they get told no. So, yeah, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it can happen, and it has happened in the past where they do a lot of research. They even make the model for it. If they can't get the license for it, they have to get a license to use it, because the problem is they are creating something, a copy. They are creating a copy of something that a company owns, a logo or whatever, right? They have to get a license for it because they are selling that livery on. They're making money off that logo, which is copyright. So this is why they have licenses, yeah? How people do stuff like we put GB Rail Freight or Freightliner on Class 66s for paint thingy. The fact is that we've already paid for that DLC. The liveries are going up on Creator Base free of charge. No one's buying them. No one's selling them because you can't. I don't know why they've done that. I'm not sure. Obviously there's reasons why. I don't know. You know, it's whether they deem it's possible or not. I don't know. It has to be discussed with DTG because I can't answer it. Yeah, but again, it's down to licensing. If they can't get the license to use that logo, even though it doesn't exist anymore, there's still someone that owns the copyright for it. It's like the British Rail logo. They have to go through the Department of Transport in the UK to get permission to use some of the old companies like Network Southeast, that sort of thing. If they can't get permission to use it, then they can't sell it. Simple as. Doesn't matter whether it's an old company or not. They have to get permission to use the logo. And if they can't get permission to use the logo, they cannot use it. That is it. That is the bottom line. It doesn't matter whether it's old or not used anymore. The bottom line, if they cannot get the license to use that logo, they cannot use it. End of. End of. There is no yes but this, yes but no. No license, they cannot use it. Doesn't matter whether it's an old company or if Southwest Trains or Southwestern Railway turn around to Rivet and say, "No, we're not going to let you use our Southwestern Railway livery logo," then that's fine. You can't do it. They can't sell it. Simple as. They can sell the BR484 for the Isle of Wight as it is, but they cannot sell it with the Southwestern Railway livery on it and using the logo. They got the copyright and the license to use Island Line Railway, whatever it is, and they can use the BR484 because they've gone through different companies. But it just doesn't matter. I said to you, basically, license. If DTG do not get the license for something, no matter what people think, they cannot use it. They cannot physically stick it on a train. Now explain why you can't use the term ScotRail for Creators Club uploads unless you split the words up. Possibly for the same reason. I don't know. I don't know, Rob. How you doing, by the way? Oh, trophy earned. What's that? Reach a speed of 100 km in the BR182. Yay. I don't know. That's down to Greece do have railways, Bradley. That's down to DTG and why, and their actually that's one reason. That's something that Adam has found. He did a, what was it, version? I think he did a ScotRail version. Hi, Sharpsy. It makes no difference. Azuma, if they cannot get a license for it, they cannot sell it. Simple as. You need the license to sell stuff. Simple as. If you don't get a license, you can't sell it. Doesn't matter what you say. Oh, they could do this. They could. No license, no buildie, no releasey. End of. That's it. If you can't get a license, you can't do it. Rob, Adam had a problem, I think, with his BR395. He did the Intercity one, and then I think he said he did a ScotRail version, and he could it refused him his 395. What makes that situation even stupider is the brand is owned by the Scottish government to Scottish taxpayers. So Scottish tax, yeah, I know. So without a license, they cannot create a route, a livery. Well, they can, but they can't sell it. So it stays on the company's servers, disk drives, whatever, until they can be granted a license to use that livery, to use that logo, whatever. It doesn't matter if what you think. If they can't get a license, they ain't gonna buy it. They ain't gonna sell it. They can't sell it. Simple as. That's it. Whether you think, this is where people don't understand how licensing works. You get the, oh yeah, but they can do this if you do that. No. They have a problem. Yeah, if they can't get a license, then they can't do it. Simple as. That's it. You need a license. If you don't have the license, you can't use it. Lots of negotiations, lots of meetings, lots of phone calls, lots of emails, lots of stuff. Some people say, yeah, it's fine. I mean, look at BNSF. How long it took for them to get BNSF for Train Sim World for Train Sim Classic outside of Europe, outside of the US. Sorry, there seems to be an issue with the train in front as it's running slow. I didn't even read that. Being the train to stop, contact the train. Oh God. We ain't stopping. Oh, this is not going to go well. Right, the other thing is as well, because, oh, I'm not going to stop. This is not going to go well. No, we are done. We are done. Right, so, yeah. Well, on to the F7 scene. We've got 22 minutes left. Everyone wants London, Edinburgh. No, I don't, personally. I prefer... I prefer London to Peterborough. Edinburgh, Inverness? Yeah. You know, if they can get it done. Right, we'll have a look at something on that later tonight. I'm not going to do any more on that one. We're going to have a look at the F7, do the F7 tutorial. I have to go just before 1, so yeah, I can't stay on. But I will be on tonight from 20. Yeah, it's too big. And the other thing is as well, is that it's a lot, you know, a lot of distance to travel. Say, what, 400 odd miles? It's probably not that, but... You know, it's quite a long route to drive. Yeah, but you know, it's the save game again is still not reliable. That's the thing. And the fact is there they do a full route 400 miles. You got to think of the time it took to produce, and the man hours, and don't forget they're all getting paid for this, so they have to make money on that route. Again, it's the financial side. You want Thames Link to come? No doubt it will come to it. You know, the thing is, everyone's just got to be patient for what they want. We want this, we want that. I want Eastleigh to Poole, just past Poole, but you know, I'm not going to get it. It's you know. Everyone turns around and says, like, this is a cash grab. At the end of the day, the company has to earn money. If they're not earning money, then you're not going to be getting products. Then you'll be getting people saying, why haven't we got this? Why haven't we got that? Because basically, you say everything is a cash grab. They're not going to create any, they can turn around and say, that's it, we are no longer producing DLC content, we are not supporting this. And then everyone's going to be up in arms. But I don't know, to be honest. For me, that would be something. It would be a long route to do. I couldn't stream it. Not in a single stream. Might be when I do a 12-hour stream or something like that. Well, 10-hour stream. But I just think a lot of people would be getting a little bit bored. I'll probably end up falling asleep. I'm slightly disappointed with it, to be honest. How do I get to... It's not training, is it? Oh, God, this takes so long. My PlayStation's frozen. Route intro, no, it's not that. He'll start with dynamic brake. No, I've not done that. Hesperia. Actually, that's where the Railcam, virtual Railcam is. Virtual Railfan. That's where the camera is at Hesperia. Is it on training? Is it in the training centre? Oh, I don't bloody know. F7 training module. Yeah, CJP. If you get East Coast Way and the Class 313 for trains in Will 3, now I will have it over on TSW 3, or will I have to pay more? I don't know, to be honest. The problem is I've never had that problem because I bought all my routes with TSW, whatever it is. So whether it's the other side, whether it's costs you more or not, I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Because it's a niche genre, not many people buy it, so really they can't remake it. The cost is easy, exactly. So that's why you won't see no 500 long mile thingy to Edinburgh route, because it just ain't going to happen. I mean, I'm surprised they did 186 kilometres for this folder. And there are people turning around saying, well, it's boring.
Okay. In this training module, you'll be learning how to drive this EMD-F7 locomotive in Santa Fe, Liverpool. The EMD-F7 is a 1,500 horsepower diesel-electric locomotive built between 1949 and 1953. In this F7 formation, there are A-unit and B-unit F7 locomotives. A-unit locomotives are equipped with cabs, and B units are cab-less locomotives.
Hey,
Can be added as needed for additional power. More than 2,000 A-unit F7s were produced, and nearly 1,500 B units. These remained in service for many decades, as they were very economical to maintain. When you're ready to begin, climb aboard.
Had a nice little look around her. It's got the old Mars lights on. Notice we do have the SD40s in as well. Oh, hello. And the ES44 C4s. Hold on, what have we got moving around? We got anything moving around? Oh, we got some. Well, we're going to be moving that stock there. We know that. Let's have some fun then. Can we take the fuel cap off? Hey. Put it back on. That's the other thing. Where's the fuel point round here? You're at a training centre. Fuel point. Where is it? Can we get in there? How can you open the cab door from down here?
Sit in the engineer's seat.
Oh, where is it?
Now you'll go through the steps needed to take over this locomotive.
Oh, go on then.
Firstly, you will need to set the generator field switch. This needs to be enabled for the throttle to control the power of the train.
It's not doing it. Oh, look it. Right. Anyway, in. Thank you. Gen field is... I always get confused with these. Generator field is that one.
Set the transition handle to the series parallel setting so the throttle will work correctly. Set the unit selector to match the number of powered vehicles at the front of your train.
So it's 4,
In this case, set it to 4. The purpose behind this selector is complex, and the exact way it works is beyond the scope of this training module. Simply set it to the correct value when you get into the cab, and it'll do the rest for you.
Oh, it's that one there. Right, okay.
This locomotive requires the reverser handle to be inserted before operation. The reverser determines the direction of travel.
Really? Oh, look at those fans, man. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, mate, I'm doing something. Right, so I will be live tonight from 8 o'clock. I can't be on here much. I can do this scenario and then we'll add this tutorial, then I'll have to finish. Right, set the thingy forward.
Switch the front headlights on. Regardless of the time of day or weather, all locomotives must have their headlights on.
It's good that I can blow the horn. Someone will be saying, that's flat, that's not right. And I'm like, oh, God. Probably set the headlights bright to on. Click that one.
Turn the gauge lights on so that you can clearly see the gauges.
Ensure
the rotaire valve is set to the freight setting.
What the what's the rotaire?
When getting moving, it's worth remembering the following sequence. Independent on, auto off, throttle on, independent off. Let's go through that slowly.
No, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, mate. Just let's get on.
First, fully apply the independent brake.
Oh, fuck's sake.
This will ensure that regardless of anything else, your train won't move.
Right.
Next, fully release the automatic brake. This will release the brakes on the rest of the train, but you won't go anywhere because those independent brakes are holding you.
It's passenger and a freight. What's that? Set the brake to... I have set the brake to release.
Now, apply a small amount of throttle and verify that power is generated.
Yep.
Finally, release the independent brake and you'll start moving.
Really?
This is a great practice to get used to because it'll help you with 2 key areas. The first is that you verify that the train will take power before you release the brakes. You don't want to find yourself without power.
You imagine they do to Chappie Pass. Oh, I so love that.
The second is that having power applied as you release the independent brakes ensures that you won't roll backwards. On steeper hill starts, you may even need to start with more power. And this is something you can practice and get used to as you find yourself out on the railroad. Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements. Come to a stop in the indicated position using the independent brake. Independent brakes apply only to the locomotives in the formation and are much faster to apply and release than the automatic brake, which operates on the entire train.
It's a mixed-use loco There's no passenger services in the game itself. It's just been used as it's not even using the services, and we'll have a look at this in a minute after I've done the tutorial, because I've got to go in a couple of minutes. I've got to finish. It's not even using the services, the intermodal services, the tank car services. It's just been used on manifest freight, so it won't have, like, it'll just be box cars and the flat cars. It won't be intermodal. It does look nice. I do. I've always loved the F7 in this livery. And the F7 is one of my favourite American locos because I just love it. It's just, I don't know. And Santa Fe and BNSF, I just love it. I'd love to see one of these in BNSF livery. So we will be doing a Cajon pass. We'll be doing a service on Cajon, a service in Kassel-Wurzburg. The problem with Kassel-Wurzburg, it's at night, so yeah, that's a bit of a pain. And also Southeastern Highspeed. So yeah, and the good thing with Cajon Pass is that basically I've got the Union Pacific stuff. I've also got a couple of other things as well. So yeah, it'd be nice that if we can see stuff spawn in. Oh my god. All I can say is just put a Deltic in there. I'll be happy. And I will put Deltic on freight. Not just passenger. It will be on freight.
Change direction with a reverser. Then change the junction indicated, either by walking over to it or using the map.
So we're using the map then? Okay, fine, we'll use the map. I mean, these, you know that all the scenarios, the Loco tutorials are going to be the same. The reason why you got that kind of weird look there, we see where the glitchy, that's just the graphics, and that's I think is to do with the PS4. So it's just it's certain patterns and that, it's just weird. Coupled to the formation, right? Are you liking this F7 then, Bradley? San Bernardino look. This is the thing. It's always going to be the same with any new locos that are coming to the game. Will be done at the training centre. I'm disappointed that the Railhead treatment. There's no tutorial training thing to use. To use the Railhead treatment train controls. That should be done at the training centre. That is what the training centre is supposed to be for, you know. I think you will see people doing scenarios on Cajon Pass and that with intermodal services.
Since you have freight cars coupled, you should slow down using the automatic brake and get the extra braking effort from those freight cars. The automatic brake applies brakes throughout the entire train.
Oh dear. Oh, nice. Oh, did I stop a bit too prematurely? Oh no. Oops.
Mind the gap.
What's going on here? What's PCS? Fastest electric loco. Sorry, fastest electric loco in the world. I've just broken my. What have I got to do now? Bradley, I've broken it. How'd you fix it then? Oh, please don't make me do that again. PCS has been triggered, PCS has been reset. Try spinning, that'll work. Oh, there we go, look. It just goes off. Works. I've got nothing. Has the definitely doesn't want to go. Well, let me just push this back. This probably won't work, but if not, I'll have to do this again this evening. Nope. I'm definitely not getting anything. I've killed it. Right. Put the independent one. Shut that off. All things. I know it's funny, isn't it? Right. Okay. I think we'll do this one tonight. Okay. Because I've got to shoot. I've got to end this in a second. Right. Turn the thingy. I will be live from 8 o'clock tonight. There's not going to be one this afternoon because I've got things I need to do. I'm kind of hoping everything will be delivered this afternoon, which. eBay sold off as the rewards. Thank you very much. I'll look at that a lot later. We'll have a quick look at the services. I think they're all as services on their own, to be honest. Where are we? There we go. So scenarios you have. I think I've done the scenarios, haven't I? God, this takes so long. Shot class. Through fire and flames. Bar stow away. I like that. Bar stow away. Star away. Yeah, I like that. Slip and slide. Command and concrete. Oh, love it. Free switching at bar stow. Switching it up. Which is basically, that's the first one. Up, down, left, A, B, B, A. I do like that. I do like that. That is good. You have to know, if you, old school, you'd know. Old school people, you would know. Okay? It's early morning in time to create a formation in the Barstow Yard West that will be used later on in the day. And then you got Horn on the 4th of July, which is rail fans are waiting at Barstow Yard for the 4th of July. Fireworks to start and for your arrival. So, yeah. Up, down, left. I don't think it is there. Obviously, you mentioned ABBA, but yeah. Right, guys. That is going to be it. I know I couldn't really do the Dispollock one because I screwed it up. And that's what scenarios are. They all throw in the unexpected. And, you know, that comes up and you're there screwing along at about 170 kilometres an hour and you think, oh, I've got to slow down. And you ain't slowing down, so yeah. Also, the fact as well that basically I broke the F7 again. I'll have a look at them tonight. So I will be live on the PS4 from 8 p.m. So yeah, we'll be doing a Southeastern Highspeed service with the Railhead treatment train. We'll also be doing the Dispollock service again. I'm not going to bother with the scenario. We'll do this Dispollock service, and we're also going to do the service for Cajon as well, and then we'll do whatever after that. I will actually do the tutorial for this one, the F7 again. Yeah, so overall, yes, I like the pack, but there are some things that I think they kind of should have done. The price is good enough for me. Happy with that. Doesn't bother me. I don't care if people think it's a cash grab. If you're not going to buy it, just say, no, not for me, that's it. Go away. Simple as. I don't want to hear excuses, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. That's just my attitude towards it. I like the game. I like the DLC. Yeah. Are a few things that I will point out on the forums. Just a couple things. And it will all be Railhead treatment train thingy. But yeah. Thanks, guys. I will see you at 8 o'clock tonight if you're available. So join me at 8. I'll be on the PS4. I'll be same happy chappy again. And we might even get some construction sim in this afternoon as well. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, guys, thank you all very much. I will see you from 8 tonight. So have fun, and I'll see you then. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.